Over the past few years, kumekuwa na very bad reputation about Nissan, especially the CVT which is found in the Nissan X-Trail. But Nissan got fame in 2016 because they introduced a new technology which is known as E-Power. This particular car goes for only 1.3 million Kenya shillings. The rivals ni vitu kama Suzuki Swift, the Sport, kuna Vitz RS, Honda Fit RS, but for me, if I was to choose among those, ningechagua either the Suzuki Swift Sport ama hii. But I'm here to show you that this 2017 Nissan Note E-Power is the best hatchback that you can buy here in Kenya. So in this video, we're gonna learn about the E-Power technology. And I have the owner, Amos. Niaje?
Poa sana.
Kwa salama?
Thanks, niko poa.
Amos, leo tuko hapa tuchape story about the Nissan Note E-Power, sindio?
Yeah.
You've owned this car for how many years?
I've owned this car since November 2022. So over 2 years I have been with this car.
Now, uko ready kutuchambulia?
Yes, I'm ready to share what I know about it. So karibuni.
So first of all, I want us to understand what's the meaning of the term E-Power. Amos, kama ungeza kutu-explain here in the shortest way possible.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the term E-Power?
Okay, so when it comes to Nissan E-Power system, it's a hybrid system that is a bit different from the normal hybrid systems. Because when you go to like Toyota's hybrid system, we have, we call it a series arrangement where you have the engine connected to the gearbox and then to the wheels. And then we have the hybrid system connected to a motor that is connected to the wheels. But in E-Power system, we only have the engine, which is acting as a generator, producing power that goes direct to the inverter and then to the batteries. And then when you are driving the car, the battery from the hybrid voltage system produces power to drive the car.
Through the motors.
Through the motors.
Hivyo venye ume-explain, niko sure kuna watu wengine wanadhani iko na some similarities na electric vehicles.
Yes.
Like, what's the major difference between na, let's say, a Nissan Leaf?
So this and the drivetrain of this car and Nissan Leaf is almost the same. The only difference is the source of power. Nissan Leaf gets power from the charging system. It's connected to power source and then which charges the battery system. But in this case, it has its own generator, which is the engine that is charging the system, and then the system now drives the car. So the drivetrain is the same apart from the power source.
Power source.
Yes.
Nimeelewa. So instead ya kuona ile mnaenda mna plug in car Tesla. Nyinyi mconnect wenyu ya ku charge hapo.
Yes, which is purely computerized. So it is sends the voltage drop on the system and it is puts on the engine to charge the system. So there's no driver input when it comes to the generator or the engine. It's purely computerized system.
Cameraman, ulikuwa unajua hiyo story? Unajua tu leo. Another question. Hapa kuna so many components. Niko sure kuna mtu tumefungua hapa kadhani this is a battery. Hebu tupeleke, umesema this is an engine.
This is the engine.
Is this the same engine which you find na the normal Nissan Note?
Yes. So this is E12 engine, which is a 3-cylinder engine. It's connected to the generator motor. So this car has 2 motors. One is the one that used to produce power. Engine ikizunguka inazungusha motor like a dynamo, ina produce electric power. So electric power inaingia kwa inverter.
This is the inverter now.
Yes. So hiyo power inatoka in terms of in form of AC. Alternating current. So ikiingia hapa ina convertiwa to high voltage, then inastoliwa in the batteries as DC.
Kama ulihata klasi yako ya physics. Hapa tuko na mwalimu bwana.
So in physics tuliambiwa charge inastoliwa in form of DC, direct current. But when it comes to driving this size of motors, we need AC.
Then to convert to...
Yes, so the inverter is used to convert now back to AC and then back to the motor. So now the car drives.
So the second motor ni ya kudrive gari. The first motor ni ya
kugenerate
the electricity.
Yes. So engine is directly connected to motor. So ikizunguka inatoa charge. Then that charge is regulated and stored in the batteries.
Interesting. Sindio? Alafu another question. So batteries ziko wapi kwa hii gari?
So the batteries zimestoliwa at the seats of the below the front seats of the car.
Tukifika hapo tutaonyesha.
Tutaonyesha.
Another question. Ukienda kwa showroom kununua gari, kumekuwa na so many stories about you shouldn't buy a hybrid car. Does it also apply kwa the E-Power? Does it have such disadvantages kama the kawaida hybrid?
Kwa kawaida kumekuwa na hizo stories, but it's because there has been limited information on hybrid system or the hybrid cars.
Yeah.
So we can only say people wanasema hivyo because they lack information. But when it comes to the hybrid cars, they are very reliable cars. For me, I've been with this car for 2 years and I'm almost clocking 300,000 kilometers.
300,000.
Yeah.
Wewe na mtu wa Corolla mko karibu kutoshana.
So mimi na mtu wa Corolla which zitachapa gearbox before mimi. So yeah, so we cannot always say the hybrid system is unreliable as long as you take care of it.
Maintenance is the key.
Yes, you maintain the car, it will maintain you.
How do you maintain a hybrid car, basi?
So we have different components. Hybrid car is a bit complex because it has the electric part and you have the mechanical part. So mechanical, we start from the engine. So this is a normal engine. So we have the oil part.
Yeah.
We have the plugs and we have the intake, the air intake. So normally when you are doing your normal service, you do change the
air intake,
filter, and then you change the oil normally. And then if the plugs are okay or if you need it to be changed, you change them normally. Yeah, so you have to open this part and change the plugs. That's on the engine part.
Yeah.
Then you have the coolant. Normally you check the coolant levels. We have 2 cooler system.
You have 2?
Yes, we have that one for engine. This is the cooler system for the engine.
Na ingine ni ya?
Ingine ni ya hybrid system. So hii ina cool the inverter system and the motor system.
Sijui jua hybrid na kujanga na coolant. Ulikuwa unajua hivyo?
Inakuja na coolant mbili. So
same product.
Same fluid.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to just normal checks, you check the levels and then you fill or you replace if needed. Yeah. So the next maintenance part is the battery system. So the batteries are located below the seats. So normally because of people entering the car, you may find there's a lot of dust in the car. So it is recommended you do regular maintenance check, that is cleaning of the parts. And also if you can, it's recommended you go on every 6 months or annually at least to go to a hybrid shop where they can open the batteries and check if there is any corrosion on the battery system, the high voltage battery system. And it should be cleaned because that's the major source of failure when it comes to the car battery, the car hybrid system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kuna kitu nini na ulinitajia? Uliniambia hii gari kuna kitu ulisema about a filter compared to kama let's say filter, Prius.
Yeah. So normally mahali kuna intake ya hewa, there is a filter to clean the air going in the battery, the battery system.
Yeah.
This car's battery is air cooled. So hewa ikiingia ndani, it should be filtered. On a normal cars. So the main source of failure on normal hybrid cars is when
hizo kawaida zingine.
Like the Toyota for example. Hewa ikiingia ndani, when that filter is clogged, when it's not changed, the fan that is cooling the hybrid batteries inashindwa kuvuta hewa. So battery huwa inachapa because of overheating. But when it comes to this car, it does not have a filter. It's just a free flow of air. So it's recommended you keep the car very clean when it comes to the interior, and also you do regular cleaning of the system because it doesn't have a filter. Yeah.
Hapo sikuwa najua. I did not know that maintaining a hybrid lazima ufanye all those process, ndio? But uko kwa Igera channel, of course lazima wajue. Ama aje?
Yeah. Every service you can spend about 10K. For the hybrid system, normal shops, most shops charge around 5K to do the whole system.
The Nissan Note E-Power, ziko in how many trims? Because nimesikia a couple of them.
Okay. Yeah, we have 3 trims of Nissan Note E-Power. We have the Nissan Note E-Power. We have the Note E-Power Nismo, which is this one.
Yeah.
And then we have Note E-Power Nismo S.
What's the major difference? Zote zinafanana ama kuna a bit of difference?
There's a bit of difference. Normal Nissan Note E-Power haina customized system like Nismo version. So Nismo version, it comes with a whole overhaul of the system, when body kit, and the suspension is different. And also it has a bit of Nismo tuning of the engine mapping.
Haya, tufike hapo kwanza. Umemention unaweza tune gari.
Yeah.
Mtu anashangaa how can you tune? Una tune aje sasa?
So like this one, I got it. It is a stage 1 tuned when I got it. So tuning is just remapping the engine, how the engine is working alongside the hybrid system. So if you tune the engine to maybe to increase the revs at the first instant, so it will produce a lot of power between 0 and 100. So it will get more power. The limit of the power will go higher than the untuned car.
The limit of producing
Power.
current power. So
Yes.
the charge now.
Yeah. So when you tune it, it will produce more power, which goes to the wheels, and so the speed will go higher.
So that means tuseme labda okay, naona space ni kidogo. But kama ingekuwa na bigger space, okay, unaweza eka an engine swap which can power more ama
It all depends na the amount of knowledge you have on the power system, because now this one is customized for the motors that are there. So when you are tuning the car, you can only tune it depending on the how much engine is working alongside the motor. So you don't want to overwork the motor, because if you do so, it will produce maybe irregular power that is regulated on this system.
So hii gari bado okay, karibu ninataka kuuliza swali ufala mniruhusu. The exhaust system. Nitauliza je swali. Kwa comments tabuuliza. Okay, the exhaust system. Nimeona uko na aftermarket exhaust. Hii gari ukikuja hapa hata ikuwe na guruma. Hii gari gurumangi. So why put an aftermarket exhaust? So
I put an aftermarket exhaust because I am usually a fast driver. So I want the air that is going out to go a bit faster. As the engine is revolving, it's producing power. So the swifter it is, the better power you'll get.
So exhaust si ya kelele.
Exhaust si ya kelele, ni ya ku increase power, and also it has a bit of good sound when it comes to the sound.
So nimuuliza swali na make sense, lakini bado nimechanganyikiwa kidogo. Tukiangalia engine, hata cameraman anaweza kama wa show. Hakuna any place na una battery. Hakuna any place na una alternator. Na nini nyingine is missing hapa?
We don't have a starter also.
You don't have a starter?
Yes, we don't have a starter. So I think that's what is missing from the normal cars on the day. So hii gari haina alternator because normally on a car alternator inatumika kutoa charge kutoka kwa engine to the battery. The battery that's used to accessories and starting the car. So now this car, because we don't need to get charge from the engine, we get it from the hybrid system. So the normal 12 voltage, this car has 12 voltage system, but it's at the back where you have the boot, below the boot. But that's just for working with the accessories. That is the lighting, the radio, and the normal accessories that uses 12 volts. So this car has the hybrid, the high voltage battery under the seats, but now the hybrid voltage charges the 12 volt voltage battery.
Okay.
So we have an inverter that inverts power from the high voltage to low voltage. So we don't need an alternator.
Ningefanya physics sungu wangu. Alafu, what makes it like so quiet when you're driving?
So this car, when the battery, the engine is not working, it's purely working on the AC mode. I mean the EV mode. So it will just move on the EV mode. If you have not done any modification on the exhaust, it just produce a very low volume when the engine is working.
When it's generating now the electricity.
Yes. But now the engine, it may vary depending on how much you are pressing the accelerator. Because if you need more power going to the batteries, you need the engine to work a bit more faster. So it may increase the sound a bit higher.
Umeelewa. Alafu kitu ingine, let's say gari you run out of fuel. What will happen?
So this car now that it runs on EV, but it has a system that checks the fuel, because it checks the battery levels. If the voltage goes down, the engine comes on automatically. If you run out of fuel, the system shuts off the system completely. So the the batteries will not work. The car just stops until you refuel again.
Oh, lazima uko na mafuta kwa tank.
Yes, lazima uko na mafuta kwa tank. So the car cannot run when the fuel is low. Yeah.
Alafu, another weird question. Because gari nimeona, how much fuel consumption do you normally get?
Normally on town service goes to around 24-25 kilometers per liter.
Kilometers per liter.
Yeah, but when I'm doing speeds of around 100, goes to lower to around 22 to 20. Yeah.
Let's say tunaishi, kuna mtu anaishi hapa, let's say around Karen, ndio?
Yeah.
Ama hapa tu utasema hapi Kikuyu.
Yeah.
You work daily till town. How much fuel might you use on a daily average?
So because now these are more of a flat surface, you may get around 25 kilometers per liter, and that means you may use 1 liter to and from town.
You need 3 so?
Around 300 per day. Yeah.
When mtu anapanda mat, similar?
Almost the same. Yeah, and you have your own comfort and space.
And why don't Uber drivers normally adopt to this car?
If you check the market currently, we have a lot of e-powers going to the Uber. In the last few weeks, I think I've seen a lot of cars going to, because now people have been educated about the car.
Walikuwa naogopa sama.
Walikuwa naogopa na lack of exposure, yeah. But now because you have reviews like this one, people are now getting knowledge and adapting their cars.
So hii gari ukiwa na mtu wa Uber anaenjoy maisha.
So hii gari mtu wa Uber anachapa maybe 25 kilometers per liter, which is very, very okay.
Na ana cost za gearbox.
Ana cost za gearbox, and the most important is power. You have power when you need it.
Hiyo kwa jam maitumii mafuta bado.
Kwa jam ametulia.
Nice. Yaani fiti, si ndio? So if you are thinking of starting an Uber business, it's not a must you have the Nismo. You can start na ile ya kawaida.
Yes.
Si ndio?
Which is very yeah, which is okay.
Aya, acha tuende sasa to our final category. The Nismo E-Power S.
Yes.
What's the major difference between that and this?
So the E-Power S has a better tune when it comes to the engine. I believe it also has a bigger hybrid system.
Yeah.
So the batteries can store more power, and the motors are a bit bigger. So it performs better when it comes to speed than this.
The
S also comes with the upgraded system, the suspension system.
It's more stiffer than this. Much better than this.
It has a bigger wheels. So this is 16-inch wheel. The S comes with 17, and the braking system is upgraded.
Yes, because kama mnaweza ona hii gari umesema 16 inch.
Yeah, this 16 inch.
But the ntangwaje, the design of the rim ni similar. Quite similar.
Yeah, similar.
Yeah. So simple thing tumemaliza. Cameraman, kuna swali kuhusu engine? Hapo I think exhaust. Kama kuna mtu asha exhaust E-Power ni hapa tumwambie kila kitu my friend. Ama kuna kitu tumebakisha?
I don't think so. The rest tutauliza, tutajibu.
Tutaambia kwa driving, tukikumbuka swali lingine nitamuuliza. So alafu kuna kitu nilisema, hii gari ukienda Mombasa, how much do you use?
On a normal speed I use 4500, but when I'm a bit on adrenaline I use around 5000 to 6000.
Umesikia vizuri. 4500 to Mombasa. Iko karibu hata kufikia SGR. BSGR.
Yeah. SGR first class.
Akamtaza body kit.
Yes, it has a Nismo body kit. So this being a Nissan E-Power, it comes with this blue grill here. So kama si E-Power, it just has this
silver.
Yeah. But now with the E-Power, all of them have this.
So ukiona tu anywhere note iko na blue, joto ni E-Power.
Ni E-Power.
But the body kit is the same na all Nismos.
All Nismos for 2017, for 2016 has a different grill, but when 2017 has this bumper, the shape will look a bit different. But E-Power comes from 2017 onwards.
As you can see, inakaa fiti sana. Kuna DRLs hapa, fog lights hapa, which I don't think they are fog lights. Mi nasema tu hii kai fog lights jamani. Alafu, I like this red finishes. Kuna mtu aliniambia kwa comment sections za Twitter. Kununua Nismo ya red ni ufala. Kwa sababu itafunika hizi sasa.
Inafunika, so but kuna watu wanapenda the pair red, wanapenda venye inakaa red. But for me I prefer white with this.
White or grey?
White or grey, yeah.
Or silver. Yeah. Tell me utachagua gani? The cameraman wewe anakaa kuchagua ya yellow hadi. Tunamaliza hapo mbele.
Yeah, hapo mbele iko sawa. Kuja na better lighting. Iko na
projectors.
Yes. So it has these projectors. So lighting at night is very good.
So hisi lazima uende upgrade mataa.
Inakuja very bright.
So as you mentioned, this car comes with 16-inch alloy rims.
Yeah.
Ile kawaida inakuja na
Note ya kawaida inakuja na 15. Yes.
Alafu the major difference when alikuwa anasema kwa braking, this is one port.
Yes.
Nismo S ni one port pia.
Ni two port, but has a disc front and the front and the back. Yeah.
Because ukiangalia hapa nyuma hii inakuja na drum.
Yeah, this is a drum.
This comes with a drum. Ukitaka the disc aongeze do atapata the S. S na costing roughly ngapi?
Inakuja around 1.5 pia.
So like 100 to
like 100k more.
Ndio tamu tafanya aje. Alafu kuna hizi red accents from the side skirt to side mirror. Alafu the E-Power emblem. Inakaa fiti. Welcome to the back. Na kawaida tu, similar to a normal. Sindio? Hapa nyuma kuna badges. Kuna badge of E-Power. It's a Nismo. Of course, you'll get this performance spoiler. This umesema 2016 haikuwa na this color design.
This upgraded from 2017. They upgraded the rear lights.
As you can see, it has a diffuser, which Amos ameniambia ni aerodynamics.
So it has aerodynamic parts like diffuser and the spoiler.
Alafu kitu moja, I'm amazed. It has parking sensors.
So, but not all of them have parking sensors, but this specifically came with all the parking
sensors. It's an optional feature.
Yes, an optional feature.
Sijaijua Note na kuchangana. Ulikuwa unajua? Tumemaliza ama kuna kitu kingine? Tumemaliza. Sasa tuchape driving. We show you how the car is. Kuna kitu niambia hii gari na kuchangana driving modes. You can roughly show us what do you mean by that?
So as you can see here, we have a drive mode button. So this changes from eco mode. You can see written here eco
to sport.
Then you have the normal driving mode, and then you have the sport mode.
Okay.
So for eco mode, this one you don't need a lot of power, but you need a decent power maybe when you're in traffic. So it has quite some power, but it has also a lot of regenerative braking. So this
regenerative braking in short anamaanisha ukibrake ina charge.
Yes. So instead of ukanyage brakes inatumia motor ku regenerate. Motor ndio inasuluhisha the system. Badala ya kutumia the normal brakes kwa miguu. So hiyo power inaproduciwa when it is braking inastoliwa kwa battery. So that's what inaifanya ikuwe na a lot of savings when it comes to the battery usage.
So the next mode.
So we have the normal driving mode. So this one it has a lot of power. As you can see, ukikanyanga kidogo
instant torque.
Iko na torque. But this one does not have a lot of braking. So this one maybe when you need to have a lot of controls to the car, you drive in this mode. So kama unakimbia kwa highway, you don't need a lot of braking. You just need the car to be moving. You can use this mode. But from then we have the S. This now is the most aggressive mode.
The sport,
The sport, So hii ukikanyanga kidogo ina
cameraman karibu arudi nyuma.
So hii ukikanyanga kidogo ina kupush nyuma. So this one has all the torque provided to it. Yes. So 10.
Tunde hivi.
10 when loaded, but when
ukiwa peke yako
you can do 8.
By the way guys, tuko full house. Hii kilo yangu. Ama ni kilo yangu. Mkinitoa mimi mtapata 8 seconds. But not bad.
Not bad.
Walai kuna Subaru mimi niko sure. Najua mimi niko included kwa hiyo kilo hiyo gari. So ndio shida. Kama hii niko hapa na ngori. Sahi as you can hear, sijui kama unasikia hiyo but the exhaust.
Hiyo stand exhaust. So after launching it detects inajipelekanga race mode. Acha nikwambie inaenda race mode. Ina detect nani kama anataka kurace kulingana na ile force imefanya. So unaona
so yani it's just ready. So itaanza kukupe faster.
Iko tu ready
response.
Yani kikanyanga hivi hata nikienda pole pole iko
na nikuulize ukirudisha iko ita realize utaki kurace.
Nikirudisha iko for example, fanya hivi alafu nirudisha iko. Na nyamaza.
Imenyamaza.
but ukiweka tu S inawasha tu.
Cameraman, hii gari siko na kiliko kuliko.
So hii is more of, ndio nilikuwa nasema ni computer. Sasa inasoma tu mguu sasa. Yaani but kama singekuwa kama sasa okay. Sasa nikiachilia tu hivi niende like
pole tu.
Pole for like 3 minutes, itarudi to normal mode. Itaacha kurev na nguvu hivyo. Tayari hizi nimetulia.
Sasa hii tumetulia vizuri bro.
Yeah, so iko S but just driving like a normal car. But ukifinya aggressively for a few seconds, it goes to race mode now. But that is automatic.
You know why naona hii gari iko a bit better somehow than sweet spot. Because hii unaweza amua, okay, nataka kukimbizana na watu. Okay, sasa tukimbizana hata basi tuende pole tu cruise. Like okay, sweet spot, yes you can do that. But unaona kama ulishaika exhaust. Bro, exhaust unakaa nayo kabisa. Alafu kwenda hii speed bado utasikika. It's a manual. This is an automatic. I feel this car for somebody who has a family, it's something good.
Yes, it's good. And also when you have varying driving modes, maybe when you're going to work, you just want to cruise kwa traffic, so you just silent. But when you are unataka kuchemsha damu kidogo,
unakimbizana na watu.
It's ready for anything.
Hii iko fiti. Maji cameraman, ndio iko fiti. Alafu as mnaweza ona viti ziko very comfortable. The kawaida Nismo S ndio kuna kuja na sort of like a bucket.
No, even this one on venye hii ilikuwa, I think this one the first to come kwa production. Because this is late 2016.
Ama ni venye uliniambia mtu anaweza spec. So can you say mwenye alikuwa na gari
hakuspec, but all the others from 2017 zinakuja na bucket seats. Sijaona nyingine bila bucket seats. Nice. So hii ni venye ilikuwa first product, like the first
the E-Powers.
Among the E-Powers was the first one, so maybe hakuspec hapo, but the rest from 2017 zilikuja na bucket seats.
Alafu the steering ni nice. Inakafiti, sio?
The steering
ni poa sana. Hata napenda design 10/10. Nakafiti sana.
But now the best thing that they did to this car is walifanya soundproof, somehow not much, but waliweka soundproof, so kifunga
tutakosa kusikia
kifunga dirisha hivi inakuwa almost silent from outside. And then it has a very good sound system.
Tuweze tutapigwa copyright bana. Hii channel mtu isikia hata Haman Cardon. Hiyo ni ngori.
So it has a very good sound system.
Iko fiti. Tunaweza turn.
So unaona when you are cruising, maybe ukifuata traffic, as long as battery iko charged, it's not noisy.
I feel tunaweza turn bila kuangalia pale ili uje uko reverse uko which gear.
Mimi
kuzoea.
Sasa kanyaga hivi nafanya tu, but hata ukiweka mara mbili has no effect. Unaweza na urudia tena.
Sasa na ukiendesha mtoto aguze aweke reverse. Mtoto akiingia hapa anaona hitu very fascinating.
Brakes.
Kama sasa lazima kanyage brake.
Fanya hivi. Haiwezi hata reverse unaweka. Hii imeingia because nilikuwa naenda pole. But haifai kuingia.
Iko fiti. 10/10. Ndio. Alafu leo unaniona? Unajua nimeona giza imeanza kuingia. Sionekani.
So nini alichoongelea? So hii sasa inakuja na extra features. Iko na 360 camera. Inakuja na gari. Inakuja na gari.
Miata yangu haina walai. Hii ni kali.
Sasa inakuja 360, inakuja na camera, rear view mirror.
Ndio kikimizana mtu nyuma unaona jamani nimemsha mgap.
Sasa unamwona tu hapo.
Cameraman unaonaje? Me like it. I like the driving feeling. It's very nice.
And also you can do the magic. It's good for fun.
Pigisha lap basi. Wewe unasema unataka tujibamba.
Nataka kujibamba cha.
Inachukua corners nicely. Ni venye uko na high profile of tires ndo nasikia tusikio tusikii barabara venye
nime change tires kaka higher profile.
Zinakuzanga na low profile.
inakuja na okay, S ndio inakuja na low profile kabisa. Inakuja na 17 alafu to 545.
Okay.
Sasa hii nimeka 16 to 555. So 55 iko a bit higher.
Iko poa.
So kama wewe ni mtu wa kujibamba,
utajinice na
you don't care about the noise, so unaenda tu. That it's good for.
Nimeona iko na like stiffer suspension. Because when you unakulea uko na it's a front wheel, that's quite nice. Yeah, don't buy that. Don't buy a Vitz. Buy a Nissan Note E-Power.
So if you're looking for fun, if you're looking to just have fun, or if you're looking just to drive, just put it on eco mode and then cruise like Vitz. But
ukiona mamako
comfort. Yeah, ukiona mamako unaweka tu eco hapo.
Ukiona baby girl unamwekea sport.
Yeah, ukiona baby. If you have someone to impress,
twende tu hiyo straight. Nataka kuona itakuwaje kwa normal traffic.
So.
The exhaust, your exhaust iko loud.
Yeah, it's loud.
Sindio? Iko loud.
It's loud.
Sikuwa expect kuwa that loud. For a hybrid, sasa tunatembea tu na the current.
Sasa
hii tutumii any engine.
Haiko
ni motor tu.
Sasa hapa ni motor. So ikifika ni kwa traffic, ukisimama goes to motor. So there is no wastage of power like in an engine. Kama huyo akisimama kwa brake, the engine is running but it's not working.
Yeah.
Sasa sisi the motor
ukikanyaga brake na regenerate.
Yeah. For example, kama nikikanyaga like nikiachilia hivi sijakanyanga brakes. So it's just regenerating the power itself. So there is no loss of power. So nikikanyanga hivyo, just when I need a lot of power, your engine produce more power, so we go. But if I'm just want to cruise nikiweka kwa eco mode,
nataka tu go experience na just experience ili tusikie engine ikiguruma.
Sasa hiyo ina shot just cruise.
Bro, karibu nyamaza. Wallahi nika umeka gari free. Nikushuka tu. Unapendanga driving mode gani?
Inalingana. Niko nataka kutulia nikimedi, so na this
so gari kuchapa ma road trips 10/10.
Yeah, good for road trips, very good for road trips. Yeah,
I feel this is one of the best Nismo E-Power videos shaifanya.
Yeah.
Watu Twitter walilia tumo exhaust. Hakuna walai nika tumemaliza kila kitu. Si ndio?
Yeah, tumeongea a lot about the car, but we are also free to answer questions.
For comment section.
For comment section you can do more of an explanation in case something was not clear.
Yes. Yeah. If you're looking to buy a nice hatchback, ile haita kusumbua sana, itakuserve until you buy the next desired car. This is one of the best. Ndio?
That's true.
Mimi nimependa. Cameraman umeonaje? Mimi nimependa hii gari. This car, honestly, of all cars mimi ningewaambia, this car is 10/10. Kwa sababu mimi nikaa nimekuwa daru. Mimi nimekuwa hapa nikilearn vitu bana. Suzuki Swift Sport ni kitu roughly tumezoea.
Yeah.
Ndio? Because of the engine, sana kuongeza tu displacement.
Yeah.
But for this in terms of technology, hapa ni to learn tu vitu mpya.
So hii inakuja na a lot of mechanics and electronics to learn.
Yeah. So I think that's the end of the video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Thanks for 25,000 subscribers na hoping to see Amos tena, ndio?
Yeah, I'm always available. Kinihitaji mtaniita tena.
Wenda kuita kitu yote ya hybrid sasa.
Yeah, niite. I think I have done enough research during the time I was with this car.
Iko fiti.
Yeah.
Iko fiti. Peace. Sawa.